Hey, y'all, what's up? It is Miss Warren. Let's talk about 2025 trends in our little niche here that I think need to die. Hey, y'all, what's up? Happy New Year, all of that stuff. This is going to be just a little chit-chatty. Let's talk about a list of 2025 little trends that's in this teacher seller niche that I think need to die. I have my list here on my phone. Let's get into it. So the first one, over-decorated worksheets. So back when I first became a teacher seller, it's like, we all know, I've talked about it in multiple videos. I kind of took a little break there where I had a crisis. I deleted everything. But before that, all my stuff had to be cute and animated and movie and have all the stuff on there. Now, as I've kind of breathed life back into this little business that I have, my stuff is very plain. It's not a lot of stuff going on in the background. And I do not think that the worksheets and the slides and the lessons need to have all of the different stuff on there. It doesn't need to be cute and aesthetic. And I think I'm just in that point of my life in general where everything I touch or everything I look at does not need to be cute and aesthetic. It needs to be functional, right? And so when I'm creating worksheets, it doesn't have a lot of fluff and it doesn't have a lot of stuff on there. Now, if you do that with your worksheets, more power to you. Your stuff looks awesome. I also buy resources and stuff from other teachers and everything. So I'm using the stuff, y'all. I'm using the stuff. I'm not saying that it's not for everybody. I'm just saying that it's not for me. And going into 2026, I would love to see less of all the decorations and the frill and more of the content. Number 2, no prep that secretly requires 12 steps. Y'all, if I'm looking for a resource and I see no prep, I need to be able to print that junk out and hand it to the kids. I need to be able to download it and share all, right? I'm not trying to do 57,000 different steps if I'm expecting it to be no prep, y'all. If y'all putting no prep on there as an advertising marketing word, make it be no prep. Like, y'all stuff don't be no prep. It be a lot of prep. Like, the content be there, but then for me to set up the stuff and I got to do all this different type of stuff. One thing about the stuff that I sell is that when I say no prep, if you have a lesson that says no prep, you can take that lesson, download it, upload it to Canvas or whatever LMS you use in the same second and hit share. And you don't have to change anything that I put on there, right? If there is stuff that requires editing, I say that. Low prep. Minimal prep. Come on, y'all. We need to stop saying no prep if I got to do 11 things after I download it. Number 3. Using AI. So there are some aspects of my life where I use AI. I'm a human being, right? And I do believe the assistant AI and the generative AI, that there's a difference. As someone who creates art that I put out into the world, it pisses me off to think that you can go in AI, type in a little thing, and it's going to pull from my art to give you your answer, right? But when it's AI, a fully generated AI lesson activity, something like that, I think that takes away from the reason I'm buying from the teacher. I'm buying from the teacher in the first place because of the teacher's background and experience and test and tried in their classroom. So if you're just doing it in AI, I don't know, that kind of cheapens it for me. Like the content of it kind of cheapens it for me. Fonts that are unreadable, y'all. If you're creating resources, decor, whatever for elementary school students, they should not be in cursive. Remember, I'm in the US, y'all. Remember how long ago we stopped teaching cursive? So, like, if we're doing stuff for you, even middle school, and we're doing stuff in cursive. Come on. So I know everybody wants the cute fonts and everything like that. And you go to the website, you download a whole bunch of things. I'm here with you. I completely understand. But y'all, they have to be readable for your audience. Now, if your audience is a teacher, me, cursive it up. Make it pretty. Okay. But if it's something that I'm going to use in my classroom that's student facing for the kids, I got to be able to read it. They have to be able to read it. Okay. Okay. So a trend that's not necessarily in the teacher seller world, but in the teacher world, busy work does not equal rigor. Busy work does not equal rigor. And so as a special education teacher, I fully understand that rigor for each student is something different. How hard it is different for each student. In the district that I'm in, I am a resource inclusion special education teacher. If I have to pull a student to me for their group time, I'm not teaching what the teacher in the class is teaching. I'm teaching wherever they are. That's where I'm meeting them at. And so they're getting the same rigor as the students in class. It's just the content is different. What I'm also not doing is just putting worksheets in front of them just to have them do stuff. No, it's like busy work. I hate busy work. And then it's like, I'm also a believer, y'all, that the kids don't get everything I get because I'm grown. I am an adult. We are not equal. We are not the same, right? However, I also acknowledge that the feeling I feel when I'm given busy work, so that's one thing that I choose not to do because I don't do it. Even if I have a lot of paperwork to get done, I just need y'all to sit down, right? I'm not giving you busy work. You might be on the computer, but we're doing happy numbers. We're doing Dreamscape. Those are my two favorites, happy numbers and Dreamscape. Dreamscape you can do for free up until a certain amount of students. Happy numbers, if you sign up first, you get the first year free, but then anytime after that, then you have to pay per student. It's like $300 some odd. Y'all, I'm half mine to go on to Donors Choose for next school year, to go on to Donors Choose to get happy numbers and pay for like 20-25 students. Like, that's how much I love that platform. Anyways, even if I have you sitting down doing that, that's still data that I'm using, right? It's not busy work. I hate just so busy work is something we're leaving in 2025. What, I'm at 8 minutes. Let's do 2 more. Okay, back into the teacher seller world. Everything does not have to be for elementary. So my niche is secondary, middle school, high school. I do create things for elementary. Creating things for elementary school is very easy compared to, in my opinion, compared to middle school and high school. Perfect example. I have free virtual libraries available on my site. It's just one slide. It's a bookshelf. I have different themes for the bookshelf, and then I link books so that you push it to the kids can read it. You put it in front of the class. You can do a little like randomizer. Jonah picks the book for today or whatever. That's how and those are free on my site. I have one bookshelf for elementary books under that theme, and the other bookshelf is for secondary under that theme. It takes me, and then I try to do as much BIPOC authors as possible. It takes me 2.2 seconds to do the elementary school side. I can do the elementary school side with all BIPOC authors, stuffed to the brink of books in whatever subject I choose, because I link the read aloud on YouTube. Then I get into the secondary side. And not only can I only do samples, that I can't find the full read alouds, that the samples that are available for whatever subject I'm doing with BIPOC authors is even less. And when you're looking in general in the world of teacher resources, elementary school is packed, but secondary is not. So let's leave that behind in 2025. Now, I'm not saying if you're a elementary and you're not secondary. I know I have a unique experience as a special education teacher being K through 12. I get that. But I would love to see more secondary resources pop up. Let's leave content type resources that don't touch the standards. So like whether you're advertising it to be standards aligned or not, I personally feel that if you're creating a resource, that you should know what the standard is in that subject, in the particular thing that you're doing. One of the big critiques of why districts block TPT is all the stuff isn't standards aligned. Now, not so much of me talking about the full curriculums and full units that are available there. Not so much that, but even lessons and worksheets and stuff, like in the beginning of my lessons, if it's a content, now the fun ones, kind of not really, but like, so I have a resource, it's called Back to School. You can do it back to school from summer, back to school from winter break, just whenever you're coming back to school. It's a fun activity. But some standards in North Carolina that aligns with our writing ELA standards. So I put that in the stuff, that these are the possible standards. These are the standard possibilities that they align with. I didn't write it to align to those particular standards. But when I'm creating resources, that especially ones that are just on my list of ideas that aren't coming directly from my classroom, when I'm thinking of what standard I'm writing to. I think that's important. I don't think we should just be shooting stuff out into the universe, guys. And then the last one that I have on the list is hard to edit PDFs only. So if it's not editable, if it's just a PDF, put that on there. Put that on there. Let me know that it comes how it comes. On my displays, I have like the PDF symbol. Now, if it's just a PDF symbol and there's no Word or Google Docs or Google Drive symbol, you can't do nothing with it. It comes how it comes. And those are less expensive than the ones that you can edit. But just let me know. Because don't have me looking at a product thinking that, okay, I like this, I'm just going to do a boom, boom, boom. And then I can't, and I'll upload it into Canva, and then stuff is shifting. All the stuff, just let me know that I can't change it and that I can't edit it. So that's it, y'all. Those are my trends that should not go into 2026. I don't know how much that was. Editing Shy got me, right? Let me know what trends you think need to stay in 2025. Do you agree with stuff I said? Do you disagree? Let's talk about it below. I'll see you next time.